guys, welcome back to the channel. There has been a really strong pull towards the sign of Aquarius at this time. I do not know why, but anybody, it doesn't matter if it's your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus, this reading hopefully is for you. It'll reach you when it needs to. Let's go ahead and see what messages come through at this time. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages for the sign of Aquarius. What does the sign of Aquarius need to know the most at this time, please? What is the current energy surrounding the sign of Aquarius? For some of you all, you may be longing for a connection, okay? Or there could be some love that is coming into your life, all right? This is going to be a stable relationship, but first there are some changes that need to be had in your life in order for this love to come through. 14 breaks down to 5. 5 is about changes, even if these changes are uncomfortable, all right? If you're already coupled up, you may be going through some cycles in your relationship. It could mean that for some of you all that are engaged, this may lead to marriage, or if you're dating, this may lead to an engagement. All right, you also have here door to spirit. So some of you all, again, wow, we have another 5 here. 32 breaks down to 5. So we have another 5 here. Some of you all have been seeing 5s a lot, in particular 5 or 5-5. For some of you all, you may have been seeing 5-5-5. And again, these all indicate changes that are happening in your life. Some of you all have been through a lot. But here's the thing that's so funny about spirit right now. I'm getting the message that spirit is like, I'm still not going to show you yet. It's a surprise. All right. Some of you all have dealt with deceit in the past in relationships to the point where you're like, I don't even think that there's anybody out there for me. I feel like for me, I'm destined to be alone, or somebody's feeling like they need to settle. And God is telling you, you do not need to settle. Get away from anything and anybody that does not truly mean you well. Whether this is friends, family members, or lover, it does not matter. If you're not happy in a situation, Spirit says find a way to get out of it, okay? Some of you all may have recently experienced some type of deception in a relationship because, again, we have the 52 breaking down to 7, and then we have the 14 breaking down to 5. All right, and these changes needed to be had, but Spirit was saying that there were some secrets that somebody may have been hiding from you. But again, for some of you all, I feel like this is more of a positive message. You don't see it yet, which is why we have the moon goddess. You do not see what is coming. Therefore, Spirit is saying that if there is anything or anybody that you're still associating with or hoping to come back from your past, you are blocking your own blessing for something new to come into your life, okay? So we are currently in Mercury in retrograde. So we know this is a time when people start coming back. Hey, how you doing? I've been thinking about you, etc. It's a reminder. Everybody that comes back into your life is not meant to be in your life. You're needing to close these chapters out because on the other side of this heartbreak that some of you all experience is a loving, caring connection coming through. All right. You also have at the bottom of the deck, Angel of Love. Some of you all are definitely ready for love. You've been through the worst and now it's coming. Okay. So let me pull some more messages here. Wow. There we go. When it comes to love, bottom of the deck, you have passion and you have romantic feelings, okay? So some of you all may have already met this person. You were wondering if they're the one. Spirit is saying this is your confirmation. And then you also have religious factors, getting to know each other, heart-to-heart conversations, and free yourself, okay? Spirit is saying that it's time for you to take back control of your life, all right? Some of you all have been in hermit mode so long that you have to be mindful that you don't push away a good thing when it comes towards you, okay? Because love is coming. Are you ready for it? All right, it's time for you to free yourself. Let that person from the past go. Somebody's needing to hear this. Somebody's still waiting on an ex to change. Sweetheart, they're not changing, okay? They're going to give you the same drama that they gave you in the past. Free yourself from your ex, okay? It's time to have that heart-to-heart conversation, all right? When this person comes back in, for some of you all, this past person, it's time to let this person know, look, you didn't give me what I needed the first 2, 3, 4 times that you came into my life. Wow, I just saw 444 on the clock. You're protected. If you've been upset and don't understand why your ex hasn't come back, why you can't see them, why you can't be with them, your spirit guides are protecting you. because they know what you've gone through in the past. Stop putting yourself in that situation. Why are these messages coming through for the sign of Aquarius? Why are these messages coming through for the sign of Aquarius? You cannot make this up. Look what's at the top of the deck. Stop obsessing. Stop worrying about your ex. Stop worrying about the past. Let it go. Okay? Stop obsessing. What's meant for you will be for you. Some of you all have been obsessing so much over relationships that you're pushing away that love from coming in, okay? There's a saying, a watch pot never boils. I hear Tyler's Tarot, he says that a lot. A watched pot, I can't get it out, never boils. And that's true. The longer you're obsessing over love coming in, the longer you're obsessing over this and obsessing over that, you're delaying your happiness. 555 on the clock as we speak about this. Wishing on a star, okay? Researching twin flames, okay? Some people have gotten this warped idea about twin flames. Is, oh, I know he's my twin flame, and I know she's my twin flame. Some people are they're masked as twin flames. They're actually your karmics, okay? These people that keep coming in hurting you over and over again, and you're like, well, you know what? This is just making me stronger, so later on me and this person can live happily ever after. Let it go. Let it go. Love does not hurt. Some of you all may be in domestic relationships where there's violence going on, where there's verbal abuse that is going on in these relationships, where you're secretly heartbroken because you're not really getting out of this relationship what you wanted. Every time this person breaks your heart, they come back in and they patch it up. Let it go. This person has never been faithful for some of you all. You have physically choosing them, emotionally choosing you. Some of you all may have gotten with somebody that's married or in a relationship and you've developed some emotions for this person. But they are physically choosing them, emotionally choosing you, and choosing to stay in both connections. Why? Because this person says, yes, I'm in love, no rush. Because I know you're going to be there regardless. Don't allow this person to put you in this type of position in your life. You deserve better. This is why Spirit is saying, let go. You're going to meet somebody new who's going to be on your level. You have religious factors. You and this person from your past don't share the same views. For some of y'all, this person may not believe in God, or whatever you believe in, this person believes completely opposite. Some of them think that tarot is just full of crap, it's just a whole bunch of mess, and people are just talking just to be talking. Okay? But you believe it. You know there's some truth and validity to what you're hearing in these readings. What I'm saying to some of you all right now is making sense. Even if this person is trying to tell you that it's not true, you got somebody new coming in, somebody that you can get to know, that you're going to realize, wow, I see why it didn't work with this other person. I see what God was trying to tell me. Here's some more messages when it comes to love. Some of you all, the reason why love hasn't come in at this time, some of you all may not even be longing for anybody from your past. But the reason that love hasn't come into your life right now is because you're still working on self-love. And that's okay. Self-love is the best love. You still got to know who you are, what you want in a relationship, how to create healthy boundaries, how to understand that no is a complete sentence, and how to break the chains of codependency. Because as long as you're codependent on somebody else, that means that you're always searching for something in somebody else that you should already have within yourself. If you can't look in that mirror and be proud of the person that is staring back at you, then it's time for you to continue your journey of spiritual awakening alone for right now. Okay? Be patient with yourself. Bottom of the deck, you have spiritual lesson. Again, some of you all are still learning lessons. There are still some lessons that you have to complete. All right? You have this person in your life is here to teach you this lesson. That person that keeps reoccurring, keeps coming back from the past, Spirit is saying, I want to see how many times you're going to keep accepting this person back in the bullshit they've been telling you. No matter what this person says to you, Aquarius, they don't mean it. They're just trying to see if you're still weak for them. Because they're coming in for some type of reason, whether this is sex, whether this is attention, whatever the case may be. This person is a complete narcissist for some of you. Why are these messages coming through for the sign of Aquarius? Why are these messages coming through at this time, please, for the sign of Aquarius? Bottom of the deck, you have, come on now, trust your intuition. Aquarius, what is this situation telling you? You don't need no crystal ball. You don't need no tarot reader to let you know that this person ain't shit and that you're ignoring red flags, knowing the truth. Again, I'm speaking to some people. This is not the first time you let this person from the past back in. This has been multiple times. And this reading is not to beat anybody up, to make anybody feel bad. We all want love. We all long for that. But make sure that it's genuine. Because you don't deserve to have to go through another heartbreak, Aquarius. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of the broken promises? Aren't you tired of every time that you pick up the phone, this person is like, I'll call you back, I'm busy. And then as soon as they hang up, you can't even trust that this person is doing what they say they're doing because they've proven to you so many times they are not capable of being faithful. Look at this. You can't trust them. This is why the spy card is here. Let me see what they're up to on social media. Why every time I go on their social media, I can't see anything? I think they're updating their page, but I can't really tell because I think they have me in invisible mode. So I can only see certain things on this person's page. I think they have a second phone, or the phone that they do have, I think they have something on their app where they're able to hide their dating sites. They're able to hide their other side chicks or side dudes. I think they're deleting text. Why is my name listed as that girl instead of, your real name? Stop ignoring the red flags. They're glaring at you. They're playing you. If they played you before, they're going to play you again. Mercury in retrograde will play with your mind. Because you want to believe what somebody is saying to you because you want to be loved. But make sure it's not at the expense of your heart. Some of you all could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you all could be water dominant. And this could be this person. For some of you all, this new love coming in could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's something about this person that's just going to be different. You can talk to them about anything. You can talk to them about tarot and they don't look at you like you're crazy. You can talk to them about spirituality. They don't look at you like you're crazy. You can be honest with them about some days I'm not feeling so good. Some days I'm feeling insecure. And they don't judge you for it. They don't think you're too much. They don't think, you're difficult. They think you're enough. As I stated before, some of you all could be dealing with narcissists. Doesn't necessarily mean they're like a full-on covert narcissist. They could just be somebody that's full of themselves. They think they're the shit. They like attention, and they're coming back to see if you're going to give them some more attention because they may not be getting it at home. Every time they're at a distance from you, you don't trust them because they're giving you so many reasons not to. There's a reason why God has the two of you all separated. Because the more that God has you separated from this person, the more you see those 444s, it's a reminder that I'm protecting you from this. I could be protecting you from an unwanted pregnancy. I could be protecting you from an STD. I could be protecting you from this person's lies. I could be protecting you from this person that may end up getting you caught up and you end up going to jail because this person is doing something illegal. Something you may have overlooked, something you may have never even imagined. Look at what's going on right now for those of you all that are familiar with the Steve Harvey Morning Show. There's a woman, I think her name is Shirley Strawberry. Beautiful, educated, older woman. She ended up marrying A narcissist. Somebody that almost got her caught up. Somebody that got her daughter allegedly caught up in everything that's going on. And she's out here embarrassed. Phone calls being leaked that she's had with her husband, thinking that he was a genuine good man. Why? Because she ignored her intuition. She ignored the intuition, those huge red flags, that if this man served time in the past and he lived a rough life, 9 times out of 10, he's still in that life. He just found another way to create some type of a crime, unfortunately. And because of this, all of her business is on Jump Street. This has happened to somebody that I'm speaking to right now. Or God has prevented this from happening in your life by distancing you from this person. So they won't embarrass you out here in these streets. So you won't find out that this person had somebody else the entire time. That every time they hang up with you, they're on the phone with this person talking about, I missed the last time you gave me some of that good. Sometimes rejection is protection. Okay? This is why that change is uncomfortable. 1616 is on the clock. Change is uncomfortable, but sometimes change is needed. Because you got to figure out a pattern in your life and why this pattern right here keeps happening. Some of you all, you may not have been with a person for a long time. You just may have started to notice a pattern. I keep dating this type of person over and over again. After a while, you start saying to yourself, it's not them, it's me. And I got to figure out what is it within me that keeps attracting these type of people to me. There has to be some type of correlation. Because how does this keep happening? I'm a good person. I'm a good person. How do I keep attracting these type of people? Because deep down, whether you want to admit it or not, when you don't love yourself, you look for that love outside of yourself, like she has his heart in her hand. You look for love outside of yourself, and this is how, unfortunately, these narcissists are able to get in. Some of you all, you may have wondered, you're like, you have a pet, and this particular pet, you're like, oh my God, it follows me around everywhere. I sometimes wonder if this is my spirit guide. For some of you all, this is a spirit guide that you have. What is the message? Okay, what is the animal spirit guide message for this Aquarius? Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. It's time to focus on the blessings, okay? Bottom of the deck, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Somebody's coming out of their tower moment. Somebody's waking up. Somebody's third eye is opening. Somebody is understanding that, yeah, these things happen to me, but they don't have to happen again. Because now I'm creating healthy boundaries. Now I'm learning to love myself. Now I'm taking care of myself. And now I'm attracting the right people into my life. It's not just about love. Some of you all are going to be attracting in your soul family. Okay? People that you can be with and you can be your whole self with them. No judgment. Spirit is reminding you again, Aquarius, don't dismiss the red flags. Do not dismiss the red flags. Again, Mercury in retrograde, here they come. Here they come with an apology. I'm sorry. I hate that I did this. I know I was gone for 6 to 7 to 8 months, maybe 8 years. Who knows? But here I am now, hoping that you will forgive me. Some are not even coming with an apology. Just hoping that you don't bring it up. What this person wants to say to you that they haven't said. You are always in my dreams. I must admit that I'm longing for your warm touch and your embrace. Shame, I put others before you. Soon after, I realized that they were of no value to me. These are people that valued other people over you, a lifestyle over you. You made me see a side of me that I've grown to hate. You reflected back to them the type of person that they are. Question is, has this person changed? It doesn't matter. Spirit is telling you, stop denying the red flags and detach from this situation in order for you to see the truth. Truth of the matter is, this person likes their life the way that it is. They have no intentions of changing. They just hope that you're still the same person that you used to be. But you're not the same person. I always tell my clients, the moment you start seeing those angel numbers, the more you keep feeling like you're being pulled closer and closer to spirituality and wanting to see what's next, and your third eye is opening up, you're never going to be the same person that you were before. Those people that you wanted and you desired, or those things that you wanted and desired so much in the past, all of a sudden you're going to wake up one day and go, I can't believe I didn't want that person like I used to. I used to cry begging for that person to come back into my life. All I wanted was that person to be near me. But when you start working on your growth and your self-worth, you start realizing what you truly deserve. And the last thing you need in your life is somebody that doesn't see you as the prize. It's about integrity, Aquarius. If the people in your life don't align in this way, it's time to go. You have to ask yourself this question. Does this situation align with your core values? The new you, not that person from the past. And then you'll have your answer. You're starting to balance yourselves out. You have the Temperance card here. Temperance is about patience. Temperance is about finding meaning in your life. Temperance is balancing your spiritual life with your practical life. And the more you balance yourself out, the more you're meditating, the more you're creating these rituals for yourself, the more you realize that the most important person in this life is yourself. And your own mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Why are these messages coming through at this time, please, for the sign of Aquarius? Why are these messages coming through at this time, please, for the sign of Aquarius? If you guys are enjoying this reading so far, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I would really appreciate that. Okay, let's see what we got. You have the only one for me. So again, like I mentioned, there is new love coming in. You have curious here. This person is curious, excuse me, about you. Some of y'all, this person may be watching you if you're somebody that's very popular on social media. You have side hustle. Some of you all could be focusing on a side hustle. You may end up meeting a Virgo. This person's going to be only focused on you, okay? Wow, this person's going to be obsessed. For some of you all, you could be tall, or your person will be. You have that look in your eyes. Page of Pentacles, okay? So some of you all, you may be planning or thinking about going back to school, maybe taking some type of courses. Some of you all, there could be a lot of focus on your children at this time. Some of you all may be wanting children. Some of you all may end up having children with this Virgo. Some of y'all could be in your early 20s. Spirit is saying grow your platform. I did mention it earlier about being popular on social media. Somebody's realizing that this may end up being their calling, whatever this is that you do. And Spirit is saying, hey, time's up with going back and forth. Get off the fence, stop straddling. If you've been thinking about doing this, or you've been thinking about moving away from something, now is the time, okay? You cannot make this up. There it is. There's your energy coming out of your own reading. You also have Empress here. Some of you all are in Empress mode right now, being very creative. Some of you all could be mothers or new mothers. You also have, for some of you all, you could be self-employed or just somebody that's very nurturing. But I really feel like somebody has done a hell of a lot of work on themselves, spiritually, emotionally, physically, going to the gym, taking care of yourself, writing in your journal. I'm so proud of you, Aquarius. I just somebody's spirit guide is passing that message on. I am so proud of you. But they keep reminding you to stop obsessing, okay? You did a good job. Stop obsessing and having this fear that everything's going to fall apart. Like you're going to have this one moment where the ground drops from under you. Somebody's so scared. But Spirit is reminding you, like, you did the work. Just be patient. Be proud of yourself. What did I tell you? Look at all these new things coming in for you. For some of you all, you may receive all, but we have new car, job, career, body, love, attitude. Didn't I just say somebody's in a bad bitch and bad dude energy right now? Nurture yourself. You've been nurturing yourself. You've been living a good life, or you're about to, and you should be proud of it. Please do something special for yourself. Take yourself out. I'm hearing Miley Cyrus. I could buy myself flowers. I can hold my own hand. Buy yourself flowers if nobody else does. Give yourself praise if nobody else does. Somebody is missing their mom. Somebody's mom was their greatest support system. You're being told, that's why I got that I'm so proud of you so loud and clear. Somebody's mother that passed on wants them to know that I am so proud of you. I've seen the work that you've done on yourself, and therefore I'm blessing you with this. I'm blessing you with this new job. I'm blessing you with this new car, career, this body, this love, this attitude. I bless you with these things. I've been there along the way. I am the 444. I am the person that's been protecting you along this journey. I see how far you've gone. I'm so proud of you, and I want you to keep going. Y'all are not going to have me crying today. Oh, you got oceans apart. Okay, so you could be at a distance from somebody, or again, some of you all lost somebody that was very close to you, and so that distance, that sadness is still there. Okay, you also have Night Stalker. So Spirit is telling you again, stop obsessing, stop looking this person up on social media, stop looking at the old text messages. It's time for you to move on. Okay, it's time for you to move on. What is the sign of Aquarius learning the most at this time? What is the sign of Aquarius learning the most at this time, please? You're learning how to open up. Spirit is saying you're also understanding that it's time. I mentioned before, if you're putting anything off, it's time to stop putting things off. You're being asked to open your heart to another. Here comes that loving connection we talked about. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls, and to trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. Open up, let that love in. Somebody had their heart under lock and key for a very long time because they were hurt, they were abandoned, they were mistreated, they were misled, they were misjudged. But it's time for you to forgive that part of your life. Aquarius, you had to go through that. I know it sucks, but you had to go through that in order for you to appreciate what's about to come. Because keep in mind, Moon Goddess is what you don't see coming. I know you've been through so much. You shed so many tears that nobody saw but God. He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. And he's going to show up, and he's going to show out for you. Because you deserve it. I know there's been so many delays. Every time you think you're at the finish line, there's another delay. There's another delay. There's another delay. But God got you. Somebody needed to hear that. Spirit says it's time now, though. I've seen all you've gone through, all those problems, all those trials, all of them. I've seen what you're going through. If you can hear me, trust my plan. I am God, I am here, and yes, I understand. You're being asked to move forward towards a dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time for you to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. For some of you all, if you want, you can listen to Smokey Norval's I Understand. That's where I got these messages about all the trials, all that you've been going through. He mentions in the song, sometimes I feel like I'm all alone. I'm just like a stranger so far from home. I feel like I've done all that I can do. Dear God, please, I'm just trying to make it through. And that's when he told me, one more day, one more step. I'm preparing you for myself. Some of you all are being prepared to become tarot readers, preachers, healers, in whatever form that is for you. And Spirit says it's time. You've done so much work on yourself. Now it's time for you to step into your purpose. Congratulations, Aquarius. Final messages to close off this reading. Some of you all could be British. Some of you all may meet someone that is British. You had people in the past that tried to turn others against you. 444 protected. Something significant could happen in December. This could also indicate that a Capricorn for some of you all, a Sagittarius for some of you all, may be coming into your life. An Aries for some of you all, a Taurus for some of you all could be coming into your life. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's going to be so many messages, okay? But hopefully, who needs to see this sees this. Also, something significant is going to happen in April of 2024 for some of you. Personally attacked by a stranger, friend, or family member. I'm telling you, there were so many attacks left and right. You didn't even know where to turn. Everybody turned their back on you. But God didn't. You had a selfish lover that you were dealing with for some of you. And that selfish person now wants to reconcile. Remember what Spirit says. You are protected. I just saw 3333 on this freaking clock. Stay away from those people from the past. That's a soul tie. That is not a blessing. Break that soul tie. They are playing a role. They are not who you think they are, Aquarius. Don't let them fool you with that bullshit when they come back. Because, see, you're a faithful woman, or they're trying to pretend to be a faithful woman. For some of you all, masculine and feminine, it doesn't matter. Watch your back, okay? They know about your uniqueness, okay? You are unique. Stop being fearful of judgment from other people. So what? Okay, you're a tarot reader and people are judging you. Who gives a damn? Somebody has some type of unique gift and they're so afraid of showing it to the rest of the world because you're afraid of being judged. You're an Aquarius. Aquarius don't give a damn. Live in that mindset. I'm unique, I'm free, I'm different. And if you don't like it, kiss my butt. All right? Bottom of the deck in this cards, you have Wednesday, the Magician card. Something that you've been manifesting. For some of you all, it's going to come on a Wednesday. What did I tell you? You got some haters. My friends became my enemies. People personally trying to attack you. Shut the freaking door. What I've been telling you guys the whole reading. Didn't I tell you to leave the past behind but carry the lessons with you? Do not lose sight of what you learned. Because I don't want you to repeat these patterns again. There you are. For some of you all, this is really going to resonate with February Aquariuses. Also, something significant could happen in February of 2024. Of course, it'll be some of you all's birthdays, but there'll be some other things going on. Some of you all may end up in court, in trial court in February. It's okay. Accept it. It was a waste of love that you had with these people in the past, but understand these lessons were blessings, okay? Some of you all could have a mohawk, or you may meet somebody with a mohawk. Spirit says everything you've been hearing in this reading is a cold, hard truth, okay? Some of you all need to take a vacation. You need to retreat from the rest of the world. Some of you all could be in a hermit mode, or someone will be. It's funny that these two came out together. Lady in the sheets. Lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets and a cheap date. Okay? Stay classy, my friends. Stay classy. And for some of you all, you're like, look, I don't even care. Like, as long as I'm happy with the person that I'm with, it doesn't matter what type of date we have. You're going to end up being with somebody. It doesn't matter if you all are at a 5-star dining restaurant or you're at a free event. You're going to have so much fun with this person. Now, to close off this reading, let's get a final message for the sign of Aquarius moving forward. Give me a final message for the sign of Aquarius moving forward. Oh my God, I love this! Aquarius, you have the number 38. Again, we're talking about 11, so spiritual awakening. You have villain. You can always rewrite the story. So let's go ahead and read what number 38 means to you. A hard truth. We just talked about a cold hard truth. A hard truth to swallow. Sometimes our villains win. However, that doesn't mean that you should give up or lose all hope. It just means that it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. Yeah, this person may have thought they won in the end, Aquarius, but you're the one who gets to start over with a clean slate. If you guys enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I'm the Sagmoondiva. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, or if you're interested in tarot courses, all that information is down below, pinned in the description box, as well as across the screen. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.